What's up, guys? Alright, just got back from a comic book convention in Bristol. I don't know if it's on the Virginia or Tennessee side. Bristol is a town that is directly on the state line of Virginia and Tennessee. And at a place called Viking Hall, they had RobCon 28. RobCon is thrown by Robert Pilk, who owns Mountain Empire Comics out there. And he has a partner that has another Mountain Empire store in Johnson City, Tennessee. So I don't know if it's a partnership with them with RobCom or not. But it's in its 28th year, and this thing has grown and grown and grown to where it's filling up, a Viking Hall where they have concerts and stuff like that. I got some footage. I don't know if I'll put it up. They had a huge costume contest. A lot of cosplayers, good energy, friendly people. Bristol is actually one of those towns where I feel comfortable completely being myself. Saw a bunch of old friends, which I knew was going to be there, and that's why I really decided to go. Because 30 miles up the road, they had another convention called WYVACon, W-Y-V-A, as in Wytheville, Virginia. And this was their second one. I was really torn on which one to go to. I went to the first one last year and it was a success, and they made it a little bit bigger this year. But it was just time to see some friends back home. And I saw a bunch of people. I saw one or two people actually from this area. 2-3 people recognized me from YouTube, which was cool. And I saw Cyber Ray and ECW fan there for a few minutes. I think we talked maybe 5 minutes and stuff. Didn't know they were going to be there, so it was cool seeing them. First thing I saw, first place I stopped, I heard the voices, looked over, I'm like, well, looky here. So it was pretty cool. People were there from Asheville, North Carolina, to Chester, Virginia. A lot of people, a lot of dealers and stuff, a lot of good tables, a lot of good books, a lot of good deals. And that's what we're here to show. Because I actually thought I got more, but I got this to show off, which we'll go through pretty quick. And then I actually spent a little money, which Howlermouse seems to be doing this summer, on some really good key books. We'll save these to the end because I'm pretty proud of what I got, even with the price. And one will be going on eBay more or less. Okay, first thing I found were 50-cent boxes and dollar boxes, and that was at 9 this morning. And then eventually I was able to move on to the next place where they had 3 for $1, so I ended up buying some doubles by accident. But what happened was maybe 30 minutes after being there, I don't know how long it was, there was a big lightning storm going on, thunderstorms and stuff. They lost power. So basically what happened was everybody whipped out their little flashlights and stuff, and I paid for what I thought was a stack of books. But apparently I think I had 2 stacks of books, and where the light was out, I just picked up 1 stack. Forgot about the other one, and just some Avengers books and stuff. I paid for one, then went outside, but they wouldn't let you go back down, nor could you go up the steps to leave till the lights were back on. And by that time, that lady was already putting her books back. Then I moved up to the 3 for $1, and these are the 3 for $1 books until I say quit. So if you're with me here and stuff, all right, they get better as they go along, hopefully. All right, Teen Titans number 16. I had this whole run by Jeff Johns. I just kept a few of them, sold them a few years ago, and apparently I needed this one because this was the first part of the Teen Titans Legion of Superheroes crossover, which was excellent. Alright, found me a martial law. It's probably an upgrade, but I'll pick these up. Kingdom of the Blind, and I don't know what is the deal with this book. This is a one-shot from 1990, but there's always something wrong. The other one I have is water damage, and this one's kind of wavy, like it hasn't been. It's just been thrown around from box to box, but otherwise it's in real good shape, man. Martial Law is one of those books that I kind of call it the bastard son or the bastard cousin of Dark Knight and Watchmen for books that went dark. That is an acquired taste, and the art is done by, I think it's Pat Mills, who or was that his name? Anyway, the artist is the same. It's written by Pat Mills, and the art is by a guy named O'Neill, who does League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. I went ahead and got this. Like I said, these were 3 for $1. I got this. This is the Atari Force Special. I think I need 1 or 2 issues to have the entire Atari Force set. I got this because you just never see it. It's not worth a lot of money. It's just, you just never see it. So I couldn't pass it up. Got me a very nice mint condition Avengers number 71. If you go by the old numbering, it's 486, and this was the team that did the JSA. This is Jeff Johns and Steven Sadowski, and this is the book that is infamous because it shows Hank Pym and the Wasp, more or less back together, and they go to Vegas, and it kind of has a little sex scene in it where that is, right there, that is Hank Pym crawling up between the breast of Janet Van Dyne. He's all sweaty and crusty, and he says, "It's your turn," which was just, ooh, that just made the news back then. All right, I'm down to like maybe needing 3 books of Astro City, and I had them all. This is the Dark Age book 4, number 1. I was very happy to find this. Can't wait to read who this character is. I'm hoping this is kind of an Astro City take of Man-Thing and Swamp Thing. This was interesting to find. This is this came out in 1990. This is Aliens Earth War number 1 with art by Sam Keith. And this isn't too long after he left Sandman. And there's a 4-issue miniseries I've always heard, but I never laid eyes on one. But I've seen this panel of him drawing an alien. And, this is like when Dark Horse was finally starting to really take off. Found a whole bunch of issues of the Max. Something about the Max, I think issues 25 all the way up to the last issue, which was like 35 or 36, are hard to come by. So I ended up getting issue 25, also by Sam Keith. 27's got the evil banana slug on the front cover. 29, which has Sarah's spirit animal based on a horse. If you've read the Max, everybody has a spirit animal. I got number 30. I think this guy just threw this one in because it's got a big dent in the corner. It's 3 for $1. He said he'd give it to me. That was a good find. I had to pick this up. This is an 80s icon, John Carpenter's finest. You love Escape from New York. I'd heard about this, but apparently Cross Gen and Hurricane Entertainment put out the Snake Plissken Chronicles. So I have I think it's number 1 of the Snake Plissken Chronicles. So I can't wait to see what it is. And in Escape from LA, which I won't even talk about because I think it's a god-awful movie, even by John Carpenter standards. John Carpenter is wonderful, don't get me wrong. They always mention something happened in Cleveland, and deep down I'm really hoping it's what tells what happened in Cleveland. Then I started finding some good stuff in the 3 for $1. Savage Dragon number 34. I believe there's a 2-part story where Hellboy appeared, and this is one of the chapters, which I always wanted those. And then more Hellboy good stuff. This was interesting because it's got a, Joe Quesada, Jim Palamoto, I don't know. Anyway, it's got a cover. It's Hellboy and Painkiller Jane number 1. And this is a hard book to get. I haven't looked up to see if it's worth anything. But it is Hellboy Jr. It's 3 books, 3 stories in here. And Mike Mignola did one. So I can't wait to read this. I've only, I've never read it. I've heard about it. Came out in 1999, and this is number 2. And yes, it does have story and art by Mike Mignola. Hellboy Jr. gets a car, so that should be good. And then this pieces up a few books. I've completed a set now, a run. Alan Moore's ABC line of comics. I have Promethea number 26 and 28, and I think the series only ran 32 issues or something. 28 wonderful covers. Art is by J.H. Williams III of Batwoman fame and of the upcoming Sandman book that's coming out, miniseries that's coming out in October. And I got 32. I'm pretty sure I got it, but I just wanted to make sure. Okay. And then 11 and 12 of Tomorrow's Stories. I think I just need one more issue of that. I'm dinging. I need to get these off the computer. So great finds for me. And now these next books were 3 for $1, and they're simply to put on eBay. I don't know why this is dinging. If you hear my computer dinging, I don't know why. Anyway, I got early issues of Fables, right? I had the first 44 issues of Fables. I followed it when it came out, but when I found out who the Great Adversary was, I was so disgusted. Personally, for me, I got rid of him. But it's a great, great title. Ghost Critic just praises it. Listen to him. It's a great title. But I got issue number 6. 3 for $1. Number 13. Like I said, these will be going on eBay soon. 15. And these are just wonderful. I mean, this is an award-winning series. 16. Lady Chick on a Bike. There you go. 17. 19. 26. And I'll probably keep this run. 27. Not keep it. But 20. There's a two-part story I absolutely love because it's Big B Wolf doing the Big Bad Wolf that's in all the stories and stuff. Like Three Little Pigs and Little Red Riding Hood and stuff. But this is him during World War II, and he's a werewolf more or less in this. Is the way to explain it. Give you an idea. Ends up fighting Frankenstein. So we have our werewolf versus Frankenstein. Then I found some early Grant Morrison issues of Batman. 556, where we have tons of man bats. 657. I think I got these in here backwards. 664 and 655. And one of my friends was hunting for this book. We were in two different places, and he was all glad that he finally found this book. And he found it for 50 cents or $1. I think it was one of the two. And I'm sitting there like, oh, I've been looking for that. I've been looking for that. I'm going through all these boxes, 3 for $1, and you had to be real careful and stuff like that. And I found it. This is the third time I found this. I have always paid under $1 for it, and it's going on eBay because I already have a copy. X-Men, New X-Men 128, first appearance of Phantom X of X-Force fame for you guys out there. And then I found this 3 for $1, and this is the little 80s horror for you there, late 80s and stuff like that. I've always kind of wanted this book because I heard it praised back in the day, and it used to book for $20. Book of Hellraiser #1 of the thick graphic novel style, big time. Alright, and I'm not going to show you all the covers to these. Well, I probably will, you know what I mean. But anyway, now I got this. This is something I'm trying to complete. I actually bought doubles of these because of the way the lights went out. I lost track of thing. But this is Hero by Will Pfeiffer. Great story. And this is #1. I think this thing only ran like 22, 23 issues, and I got a big chunk out of the way. And he wrote issue 11, which is one of my favorite books of all time. Like, I think it's one of the most well-constructed comics ever. But okay, here's #1. This is a sort of a Vertigo-like take. It wasn't a Vertigo line, but a Vertigo-like take on Dial H for Hero. #4. #5. #7. #8 and #9, little Batman in there, it looks like. #10, and basically this dial would show what would happen to just normal people if they got a hold of the Dial H and got superpowers, and some people become villains and stuff like that. Just a really great underrated series. It's 13. I think this guy ended up getting the dial, and he ended up getting turned into like a superheroine. And he's got to figure out he doesn't know how to turn it off, so he's got to start learning how to take care of his body. 15, 16, Pieces of Hate. And there's a real bad serial killer that gets a hold of this, I think. 17. I got a lot of these, so not a lot of them, but I got quite a few of these in the teens, but so these are upgrades. 19, there's the dial in somebody's hand like a little junkie. #20. And I think the people that, even though the dial got passed around, they all got to keep their powers. #22. That may be the last issue. I don't know. It brings back the original guy who had the Dial H from Heroes from the 60s. What was his name? Was like Roy Robertson or something like that. I don't remember. All right. And I think I got these. I made a deal with the guy, and these may have come to $1.25. And I said, "What the hell?" Because I just want these. Get them out of the way. I'm tired of finding them. I think I'm down to like needing 10 or 11 issues of Sandman. This is #24. I'm trying to think what chapter this is. This is I think part 3 of Seasons of the Mist. My favorite Sandman storyline. I finally completed my Blackest Night run, Suicide Squad 67, which I thought I already had. Blackest Night Batman, #2 of the miniseries. I'm very happy. #39 of Green Lantern Corps, that I didn't know this existed until about a month ago. And then he threw this in. I just need one more. This was a 4-issue miniseries written by Michael Moorcock with art by Walt Simonson. And apparently, technically, he started playing around with pins or something, started doing some stuff different. So basically, if you're in the industry or hardcore into the art, you're supposed to be able to pick up how he did some stuff different. Like he'd use different size Bristol board or something, I don't remember. So I just need number 4 of this. Very happy to get those. Alright, and then these were more or less free. These were thrown in with one of these key books I got to talk me into getting it, okay? But Goon 36, I think I just need 3 or 4 issues to have the whole set. When Goon came back, I didn't know it was bad. If you're not reading The Goon by Eric Powell, you need to read it. And I got a buttload of Godland. I'm bound to be close to having the complete run of this Love Letter to Kirby by Joe Casey and Tom Scioli. Actually, I think these are backwards. 36, which is the last issue. And again, these last couple of issues are hard to find. This was thick. I don't even know how much this was. This thing was a $4 book when it came out to finish the series. Very cool cover. Very heavy metalish. 31. Yeah, look, I really like that cover. It feels like old Marvel, man. You know. I think that's issue 13. I may have that one, but I didn't want to take the chance. Book 33. Like I said, he was just given to me for free. And book 34. So it looks like I'm missing 35. Yeah, those were fine. Good. Cool to find. And we're about there. And these were dollar books, I think. No, 50-cent books. These were 50-cent books. Number 16 of the Max. Absolutely love these covers. Always, okay. Hellboy, Wake the Devil, number 5. I about fell down when I saw that one. Great to get those early miniseries of Hellboy. Alright, and I thought that stack I was telling you about that I left behind because the lights went out. Apparently I didn't get the first 2 chapters of this. This is 21 and 22 of Kurt Busiek and George Perez doing the story with Ultron. And I need to check my books. I may already have 19 and 20. I don't know, but I doubt it. So that was cool to get. And then I got 3 parts of the Warren Ellis 6-part story, Haunted, of Hellblazer with Tim Bradstreet covers. 134. I passed up a bunch of these today. 135. People are starting to pick up the original Hellblazer. There's only 13 issues. Oddfellow's Thoughts is the man when it came to collecting this book. 138. And I'm slowly, I think I'm getting close to like maybe having 100 issues or something. Just over the last couple months, I'm finding them super cheap. And since you guys have hung in here with me, those are the doubles. Okay. I got one of the guys I was talking to that had the 3 for $1 stuff. He was a great guy. He's down from Chester, Virginia. And I had to ask him where that was at, and was talking to him, and he was just like, you know, go, go, go. Just, I mean, he was there to make some money or something, man. And these books, I didn't know at the time. I've had time to look them up while I stopped at McDonald's and eat. And they booked what I was looking at $8 to $10. Okay, and I know they used to be much more, and I know they're going to go back up. I know they're going to go back up because I heard they're making a remake of the movie, right? But I ended up for $15, $5 a piece, still less than cover. And yes, Howlermouse spent the money. I got the original. I'll have to look it up and make sure I'm telling you guys right. I don't know if this is Tundra or who it is, but this is the 3 parts of James O'Barr's original Crow. Volume 1, Pain and Fear. Volume 2, Irony and Despair. And Volume 3, Death. Okay? Like I said, I don't know if these are actually the originals and stuff, but what I was looking for is all I could find. So, love the Crow. See, that's old comic dust. Alright, in this next book, holy cow, I was hungry. I was nicking. I was getting tired. I was weak. And I was sitting here thinking, man, you know, you got one more convention to go to and a flea market down the line on Labor Day. And you love this character, go ahead and do it. So I cut a deal, and I think the guy came out on top. I think he got me. I'm not making excuses. You know, I was weak, but I got this. I think this is from 1968. I think this is number 3 of the series. Hanna-Barbera super here. Hanna-Barbera TV Superheroes. That's what it's called because it has a Space Ghost story in it. And I'm gonna flip this right thing right back on eBay. And I think I got a deal on it. I'm not, books in mint condition for like 150 bucks is what I kind of remember, maybe 160, I don't know, and I'm not going to sell it for that. This thing is actually really, really great shape. The corners look real good. It's got it's got some discoloration going down right here. Um, Staples look good. One looks like it might have just a tad of rust. But, you can kind of tell. I think somebody maybe kept this in a book to keep it flat or something. So, pages are actually creamy white in it and stuff. So, and that's it. That's my RobCon. Besides leaving a stack behind because of the lights going out, I'm pretty happy with what I got. All right. Thanks for hanging in there, guys.